Manifestation is real, and in this video, I'm going to provide you with undeniable, verifiable evidence to show you that it is real. Manifestation is a real phenomenon that you can harness in order to get everything that you desire in life. Now, if you see me looking off to the side during this video, it's because I want to make sure that I get all of the dates and details correct, because I'm coming with receipts in this video. As a matter of fact, I have 3 different case studies from my own life and from my own channel that after you finish watching this video, you can go and verify for yourself. Okay, I'm coming with receipts in this one. 3 case studies from my own life, but before we get to those 3 case studies from my own life, I want to provide a case study from your life. You're like, Jordan, what are you talking about? You don't know me. And you're right, I don't know you. I don't know what race you are, how old you are. I don't know where you're from. Of course, my analytics give me some information so that I can make generalizations, but truthfully, I don't really know much about you. But I do know one thing for sure, and that is that you are watching this on some sort of technological device. In order for this technological device, in order for this interaction to have manifested, somebody had to pull their idea, or a collection of people had to pull their ideas from their imaginations into reality to facilitate this interaction. So somebody had to pull the idea of the computer, somebody had to pull the idea of the smartphone, somebody had to pull the idea of the internet, of YouTube, etc. from their imagination into reality. So that's the first case study right there. Okay, this interaction is literally the direct byproduct of manifestation. Now, I have made other videos like this one in the past where I have effectively spoken my life into existence. And in this video, I'm going to share what those 3 videos were and what happened shortly thereafter. And again, after you watch this, you can go and verify this for yourself. Now, the first such video was this video called I Tried Sungazing for 30 Days. Now, I know the title sounds absolutely crazy, but at that time, September 10th, 2020, that's when I posted that video. At that time, if you were active in the self-help and especially the spiritual community on YouTube, then you would know that that was a very trendy topic. There were a lot of people, a lot of popular content creators in the spiritual space talking about sun gazing. And so me personally, I decided I'm going to try it for 30 days and I'm going to document that process. My site hasn't been the same since, but that's a different discussion for a different day. I made that video with 150% certainty that it would go viral. I believed at the time that there was no way that video was not going to go viral. Now, mind you, at that time, I had maybe 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, if that. I had just seen an initial wave of growth on my channel, but there was nothing to indicate that I would receive explosive growth to get to 100K plus subscribers. But with that video, I knew that I was going to go viral. I knew it from the depths of my soul. And 4 years later, it has 14,000 views. So that video did not go viral. I worked on that video for a whole month. I remember telling my friends that this video was going to go viral. I didn't even tell them what the video was about. I just told them that I'm working on this secret project that was going to go viral, and it didn't. It flopped. 14K is actually pretty good because at that time, I had gray arrows instead of green arrows. If you're a content creator, you know what I'm talking about. The video flopped. But in the video, I had a few scenes where I wasn't wearing a shirt because I went out into the backyard to sun gaze and I wasn't wearing a shirt when I did it. Because of that, there were multiple people who commented under that video saying that they wanted to see a workout routine so that they could build a more lean physique like I had. And I said, okay, well, whenever I've followed what the comments said in the past, it's worked. So I did that and I posted my first, not my first workout video, but my first good workout video on September 27th, 2020. So literally less than 3 weeks later, I posted a workout video. That video went viral. Okay, that video right there actually ended up going viral. And it was the first video that really took my channel to that next level. As a matter of fact, I believe in the month of October 2020, I doubled my sub count. I went from 10,000 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers in just 1 month. Mostly because of that one video, which I wouldn't have made had I not made that Sungazing video where I had a few scenes with my shirt off. Now, obviously, this is a less direct example of manifestation, but this is more of an example to illustrate that sometimes things don't manifest in the way that you expect them to, but when you put that energy out there, for me, the energy was, I'm going to make a viral video, it will return, just maybe not in the way that you expect it to. Now, the next example of this was another video that I posted on March 25th, 2021. The video was called, "This video will go viral in 5 years." And like I said earlier, you can go and verify all of this for yourself. All of these videos are still up because I don't delete my videos. So you can go and look for that video if you want after this video. But I posted that video, and if you don't want to watch the video, basically I said that I felt like a big wave of success was rapidly approaching. Now, mind you, in my outer reality, there was nothing to indicate that any of this was going to happen. As a matter of fact, I vividly remember being dead broke at that time. Dead broke. We're talking about maybe a couple $1,000s in my savings, $50 to $100 in my checking account. Broke. Could barely pay for gas to go see my ex, who was my girlfriend at that time. I was down atrocious. Wasn't getting any sort of views on YouTube. I was broke. But I felt like something was about to happen. I felt like an influx of abundance, an unforeseen influx of abundance, was about to enter my life. And lo and behold, it most certainly did. Now, what you see right here, this screenshot, is from May 2021 to August of 2021. So we're talking about a month and a half later and that following 3-month period. During that time frame, I gained 41,000 subscribers. I also made $9,000, which is $3,000 a month. But get this, I also started doing sponsorships, and while I'm not allowed to say how much money I was making per sponsorship, I can tell you with 100% certainty that I just about doubled that income. So the number that you see, that $9,000, I actually made closer to probably $15,000 to $18,000 throughout those 3 months. I was making closer to $5,000 to $6,000 a month. Again, just a few months earlier, I was dead broke, but I knew that an influx of abundance was about to enter my life. And I called it out. And lo and behold, it did. And so, keeping that video in mind, later that year, December 14th, 2021 to be exact, I made somewhat of a follow-up video. I won't even call it a follow-up video. It was more of a part 2 video to that video. And I was basically saying that I was going to manifest another influx of abundance. I felt like there was another wave of abundance rapidly approaching. Now, mind you, just for some context, at this point in time, I had been consistently making probably $4,000 a month on YouTube. And that was with me taking week-long breaks and things like that. Me going halfway on YouTube, not being fully committed, still making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 some months. So that said, I knew that because I was about to lock in, I was going to make a lot more money. By the way, this doesn't mean that it wasn't manifestation. You can't spell the law of attraction without action. Just a little side note, action, work, etc. is not mutually exclusive with manifestation. They go hand in hand, but it's about taking inspired action. And in that video, I essentially explained that I knew I was about to make a lot more money than I had been making. And in particular, I said that something big was about to happen. Whether it was monetarily speaking or whatever else, I didn't necessarily know that, but deep down, I felt like it had something to do with my financial situation. Lo and behold, it happened again. But not only that, we talk about the time delay and waiting for things to happen with manifestation. Well, literally the next day, one day after I posted that video, I posted my skincare routine video. This was my first skincare routine video on the channel. To this day, that is my most viewed video. So literally the day after I posted that video called I Told You So, I posted that skincare routine, and that took my channel well past 100K. As a matter of fact, it still gets views to this day. And it got me a longer term deal with a skincare company that I was already working with for that video. That was one of the sponsorships that I gained during that 3-month period after I made the "this video will go viral in 5 years" video. In other words, every time I've called out my own success, success has actually followed. And I do want to say this, before I say anything else, in that last video, in the I Told You So video, I did mention that I had got a brand new BMW primarily because I knew that I was about to make a lot of money. We know how that turned out. I know how that turned out. I was there, okay? I ended up living in my car, and suffice to say that I made a lot of mistakes during that time. But had I not made the money, I wouldn't have been in a position to make those sorts of mistakes, because that following month, January 2022, was my highest earning month on YouTube. I actually made almost $7,000 that month. So at the time when I got the BMW, it wasn't as dumb of a decision as it clearly is now in retrospect. So just want to contextualize that before you go and watch that video and wonder where my BMW is. The point that I'm making is that every time I've called out my own success, it has followed accordingly. You could say that I've cast spells, or however you want to put it. However you want to frame it, it worked. And like I said, all of this is verifiable, but not only that, this video is actually the next iteration of me manifesting my own success. Right now, I'm feeling very similar to how I felt when I filmed the 2 aforementioned videos, the "this video will go viral in 5 years" video and the "I Told You So" video. I'm feeling a lot of the same quote-unquote symptoms that I felt whenever I made those videos, and I'm saying this to say that whenever it happens again, sometime in the near future, because I know it's going to happen again, let this be even further proof that manifestation is indeed real.